Let's go. I'm in the charts all day. My goal is to make you money. I provide the information required to know exactly when to enter. I don't give this blanket statement, buy the breakout, buy the retest. Join me every single day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, to understand the who, what, where, when, and especially the why when it comes to trading. This is why the coin's dumping. Every 7 days, it's releasing tokens. Mic test 1 2. Okay, mic looks good. Bingo bango. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe. This is Trading Tuition. Hope you guys aren't dizzy. Going up and down, up and down, up and down. The crypto bubbles has been driving people nuts. You'll see it this hour green, next hour red, next hour green, next hour red. What does the daily say? The daily says we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Ray's up. Tia's up. What happened? It's supposed to go down. At least that's what I thought. With all the huge sell-off, or rather accumulate coins that were being distributed from the holders, the pre-seed holders, the angel investors. It might have gone down and come up. My alerts haven't gone off, so I haven't been looking at it. But let's see here. Oh no. Why isn't it showing up? I do want to get this fixed. 1 second. Oh. No, I have it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. So let's see here. Crypto Guy Hunter. I do need to get some glasses. Crypto Guy Hunter says, I want to see if I can, oh my gosh, what did I do? I want to see if I can copy and paste it into the chat again, see if it comes up. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So this was actually from Crypto Guy Hunter. If I were you, I would change your name. I really would. People could read it really fast, and you don't want to. I'm sure you've gotten that before, or at least people who can know how to read. I don't know how to read. I know how to read charts. But anyway, Crypto Guy Hunter says, did you see Florida has 800 million in crypto? Also, Bitcoin gonna dump before pump. Yes, I agree with that. It's gonna dump before pump, 100%. Again, that's just my opinion. Dave P in the house. What's up, Dave P? So I have my chat popping up now. So of course now I can do this. All the other chat before, it wasn't popping up. I don't know why. All right, but I fixed it. So we do have the market just, man, the market's just trash right now. It really is. It goes up and down, up and down. This weekend, up until the election, it's gonna be really dangerous. Now, if you're in a group that posts 15, 20 charts a day, you're going to see them posting really nice results on the day of election and the days after election. Because, well, they post so many charts only to show the results on Twitter and YouTube and everything else, show how great their group is. Let's posting all those charts, you're really hurting your members. You really are. Because let's say, 20, let's just say 10 charts this past week. That's 70 charts for the week, 70 charts. Let's say 12 of them do really, really well, 40, 60, 80+%. What about all the other charts that didn't do well? They are literally hurting their members. For me, of course, I take that into huge consideration. That's the main purpose of my group, where I'll post 1, maybe 3 charts a day, maybe, if the market's good. Yesterday, we did get into Ray. I think that's the only one we got into was Ray. Day before that, we got into a few shorts, but there's BNB, we got into a long, but that one's almost going to get stopped out. Now, what I do is I show you that we lose and we win, but I show you that we lose also. All these other groups, they just want to show you the wins. That way they dupe you. I don't do that. I want to show you the reality. Now, do we win? Yes, of course. Do we lose? Yes, of course. I let you know the truth about the group. I don't try to do any of this bait and switch type stuff that's what they do. Let's see here. We have so many. I mean, just down. Now, here's the thing, guys. Let's look at liquidations really quick. Liquidations on the 1 hour. Longs, not so bad. Shorts, wrecked. Why? Well, we're gonna look at Bitcoin in just a second. 4 hour, long, wrecked. 12 hour, longs, wrecked. 24 hour, longs, wrecked. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, it's on the 15-minute time frame. Like, I'm really zoomed in. Bitcoin, like, it's okay. So let me explain all this stuff. So here we had a double bottom, or you can say a higher low. It broke this level. This was a pretty good level for it to break. Starts going up. All the coins start doing well. Everybody starts going long. Goes up, just to take out the liquidation, and then comes down hard. Right now, it's flipping and a flopping. It's a fish out of water, flipping and a flopping. And then it came down here, came into our area of interest, just to come out. Now, again, everybody's okay. It's coming out. Let's try to front run the move. Let's long, and then comes down again. Boom, liquidation city. Then we have this level that we need to break. We do break the level, great. We retest the level, even better. Wow. Comes up now, 15-minute time frame. Now it's making a lower high. Watch out. Lower low. Watch out. Lower high. Watch out. Okay, lower low. Nope. Come all the way down. And then now we got buying pressure coming up. Lower high. Higher low. Lower high. What's going to happen? Is it going to do something like, right now it's really dangerous, something like this, and then boom, break out of this trend line? Or is it going to continue and now do a lower low, resulting in a lower low on the bigger time frame? So this is all the stuff that we have to take into account. And the easiest, well, not the easiest, but the best way to do this, zoom out. Zoom out. What is the larger picture showing us? What is the larger picture showing us? Do we have, I need to delete all my junk. But it's not even valid anymore. You know, a couple days go by, and if you don't update your market structure, forget it. So you can just kind of like see what's going on right here. But here it broke the weekly high. But see the daily. Yeah, dailies. I need to update this. Okay. So looking at this on the, let's see, where is this at? Where is this at? Hide. Okay. So looking at this on the daily time frame, if you have any coins, guys, let me know. We will get into those coins. Here we almost got to the all-time high, missed it by $200, and then it started to come down. Now we did kind of mention this on, I think 2 days ago on our stream, to where we were saying, you know, the price is coming up too fast, too hard. When that happens, it usually comes down. You know, we had that same thing here, but only retraced a little bit. Now, what I do want to show, you something. So here, and let me put this one. Where is my retracement? Oh man, I need to refresh it. So reload tab. Reload and save, I guess. So every time you update your stuff, like these retracements, you have to reload your chart, and you just right click the tab, and then hopefully it'll bring up the one you were on. Sometimes it'll go to a different one. But let's go to the retracements, the pullback. So here, let's do this one. So from here to here, so this move right here we're looking at, this is on the daily time frame. We want to see it pull back at least 35 to 50%, at least. This is a healthy pullback. Now 50 is better than 35, but we'll take 35. Price went up. This is our 100% mark, or 0 starting line. And then coming down here, it did come to about 38%, which is good. So here I have it in percentages, but you can easily do this using your fib retracement and then having it for values, I guess. But I have mine percentages and then not prices. So this is my setup right here. You can screenshot it if you like. This is my pullback settings on my fib retracement. This is what I want to see. I want to see minimum 15. I don't want to see 15. I really don't. That's why it's red. 35 is good. 50 is better. If you can do 75, man, that's awesome. That is so awesome. So what am I doing here? I'm showing the amount of liquidity that's left. The market makers, if they only do 15% and then go up some more, and then their next run is only 15% retracement and then goes up some more, and then 15% retracement without taking, like if there was wicks that came down here and took some of this, great. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll do some Jasmy. Fantastic. But if they're not taking any of this, like this is all left on the table. Doesn't mean that the market makers will come back to it. It just means that they might come back to it. So with that being said, this one did pull back to about 40%. And then if we get this little move that we did here. So if we get this little move, it reached the 50%, which is good. But let's see here. It came into this fair value gap also on the daily, which is good. Man, I would like to. I wanted to dump so bad. Just get it over with. Pull off the band-aid. Please pull off the band-aid. What else can we see here? You know, we see this kind of curve. You know, the bigger time frame. Let's get rid of our moving averages. So what do we see? We do see this. Well, it's kind of ugly. Okay, can I make it connect? I'm on to turning my head. Can we make it connect? So something like that. So we have this. Why did I do that? I have no idea. But this is what I see. I see this curve right here. And then I see this other curve right here. So this is the, I'm gonna do a pattern. This is what you call the bullhorn. This is the bullhorn. So based off of this, the bullhorn has a 68% chance that it will break to the upside. It also has a 68% chance that it will break to the downside. Don't do the math on that. So this is the bullhorn. TM, trademark. Nobody can use it now. But just looking at this, get away this funny stuff. But just looking at this, I mean, I would really like to see a pull from here to the top. So minimum, I really want, let me do a 75%. Do I have a 75? I sure do. I really want to see it pull back into this area. So what is the price? What is the price between this level and this level? We have roughly, I want to see it come down for this to be healthy, in my opinion. Let's change that red to a yellow. I want to see it go in between these levels right here. 63 and 57. I would love to see the price action do something like this. Come down here, and then now we can start being nice. You know, the market makers playing nice. But will the market makers do this? No. The market makers will more than likely, of course, especially due to the elections being in just a few days. I saw one with Cardi B today. Oh my gosh. I posted on Twitter too, just before this. So if you want to see that post, definitely check it out. I have a donation to the to the other side's foundation, I guess. Don't be mad at me. If you want to know what it is, you have to check out my Twitter. But just to let you know, I will be doing a donation to the other side because I think they need it, especially right now. This is the time that they really, really need it. All right, moving on. So what do I think Bitcoin is going to do? Because the market makers love making money off of us so much, I think price may come down just a little bit more, then come up really nice, fast, and in a hurry, break all-time high just by a little bit, only to come down very fast and hard to come back up. Oh, I gotta sneeze. 1 second. Ooh-wee. Oh, story time. I'll tell you that story later. And then to come up really fast and hard and heavy, this second run up, I don't think it's going to be higher than the first. However, if the market makers really want to mess with us, they'll make it above and now create a new all-time high to jump on us again. Now, I do think that we will possibly make a higher low and then eventually start doing this. And then we'll never see 70,000 again. This is what I think might happen because the market makers love liquidating us. Now, the groups that are posting 10, 15, 20 charts a day, posting shorts and posting longs, and they don't care about you. I'm telling you right now, they do not care about you. When all of this happens, when the election finishes and we finish the rocky road and we start either going up or possibly coming down to this area 57.7, they're going to be posting all these charts, all these results. Hey guys, we had this in the group and we got 50%, we have 80%. They're going to be doing that. And they're doing that for a reason, to trick more people to get into the group. To see them posting 15, 20, anybody can do that. But when you post, 1, 2, 3 charts a day, that's something completely different because you're eliminating you're reducing the amount of entries. You really are. And by doing so, you're reducing your risk. And reducing your risk of getting stopped out. Right now, it's just up and down. Like our coins, they're doing well, and then they stop because of Bitcoin. And then Bitcoin flips and starts doing good, and then our coins start doing good. Sometimes after we get stopped out, it's like, all right, we're not chasing it, we gotta wait. But anyway, so I do think Bitcoin will come down before going up. We may see this one right here. So this is our A. This one is our B. So this is what I think might happen. And let's do this in white so we can kind of see what's going on. B would be so much better, but I do think that because the market makers love to take our money, I do think that they're going to do A, come down, then pump, and of course election and everything, and then dump, and then pump. So the next few days, you might want to just kind of hold off on either trading, or if you do trade, more than likely we're going up. So not financial advice. Tomorrow also I'm gonna be going live at 5 p.m. just to let you know. But not financial advice, but if I were to enter a trade, it would more than likely be either a regular spot trade or a 1x. 2x, I could probably do a 2x, but no stop loss, and I'd have a much lower entry so that I don't get liquidated. But the price will come down. But in the long run, I do believe that, we're right there. We're really close to going up. So that's my thought. Okay, so let's check out some Jasmy. Let's check out some Jasmy. What's this one? Live Peer. Live Peer, I was thinking about doing a short on Live Peer. Live Peer looks horrible. I love Live Peer. Live Peer. Live Peer looks absolutely horrendous. Horrendous. This was the level that I was looking at. It did break below it. But like I said, right now, it's just too... Hey, thank you guys for doing those emotions, those hearts. Appreciate that. But right now, it's just too too volatile, really. It's not even volatile. It's crazy right now. Because, I mean, let's say we go into a short. And, of course, with the market cap and everything, Bitcoin starts coming up. And then this one starts coming up. We get stopped out. It's like, dang it. Like, it looks great. It looks absolutely gorgeous for a short. Man. But with everything happening, we might do this one, but just everything happening. And here's an even tighter range, you know, between here and here. To me, this one looks great. Beautiful setup. All right, moving on. Let's look at, let me just do another tab. Let's look at YouTube so that you don't see my charts. You don't see my charts. All right, let's see here. So this one is the one that I was looking at. Let's do Jasmy. Jasmy. And Mixie. Ooh. Wowzers. Wowzers. Let's go into this. And let's look at... This looks beautiful for a short. Not sure if you're trying to short it or not. But we have a shoulder, head, and a shoulder. If you do patterns. I don't. In order to see a shoulder, head, and shoulder, you got to squint your eyes really tight. Go like that really fast. Tilt your head a little bit to the right. And then kind of like squint a little bit. Look at the corner of your eyes. Once you start seeing all those floaties, and you say, hey, wait a minute. I think I see a... shoulder, head, and shoulder. All right. But just for simplicity's sake, we can do let's do a box. Let us do a box. And let's do a box here. Now, if you trade patterns and you're very successful, great. Keep on doing it. If you trade patterns and you notice that they are not what you thought they were, then try something else. But here is our zone. You can call this a liquidity zone, a buying zone, a whatever kind of zone. But you can see the price came down here, went right back up. A lot of buying pressure, all throughout here, buying pressure. So what this is telling me is that there's a lot of buying pressure here. The price has to come up in order for us to be bullish on it. If it doesn't come up, it's going to come down pretty hard. On the weekly, we had this huge fair value gap, absolutely ginormous. What is the price range tool say between this and the end of the range? About 10%. Not too bad, not too shabby. Let's see here. What is the price range tool say from here to our safe zone on the weekly? 50%. That's too much. What does it now say? 50%. That's still too much. Let's come down here. 20%. Okay. All right. So just looking at this, we can see, of course, you know, we're in a downtrend. Most coins are in a downtrend, especially on the daily. We have our high, lower high, lower high. It does seem to, it's continuing this trend, downtrend. It does seem like it's continuing to lose its strength. I mean, we could do a higher high from this, but I believe it'll be a lower high to this. And if we just kind of look at the history, high, little highs, high, little highs, high, little highs, high. So just kind of see that pattern evolving. Now we do have divergence. Oh, we got divergence here. We got divergence. I don't trade divergence. Give you a heads up. Oh no, we don't. I didn't see that this was a green. See that little green right there? That little green messed it all up for the divergence. But I don't trade divergence either. There's a lot of things that I don't do. I used to, but I realized that when there is bearish divergence, if the market is good, I trade it anyway. And I And there's been a lot of times too in the VIP group where I'll point it out too. Hey guys, we have bearish divergence, you know, on the 4-hour time frame or daily or whatever, and we're trading on the 4-hour. I said, but I'm entering right now. Granted, it would not be in a situation like this. It'd be the break of a high. I said, I'm entering right now. If it does pull back, it'll pull back to my support, but I'm entering now. And then sure enough, we enter, and sure enough, the price does not come down. It continues going up until it stopped, and then it comes down. I guess you can say the divergence played out, but it only went down a little bit, 4%, 5%, and then it continued going up. It's because of the market. So anyway, moving on. Let's see here. Let's go back to this. Let's see here. Any special likes, guys? Special likes. So hey, it's funny. I said I don't trade divergence, and somebody left. Okay. Trade divergence if you like. I'm just telling you how I trade. If you're doing something that works for you, keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Let's see here. I don't know how to say this. Hattie? I don't know. To say, I see you have added a fair value gap. Have you seen other ICT methods executed in crypto? I don't know what these abbreviations mean. I don't know what ICT means. I don't know what ICT means. Oh, and this is from X. This is from the Twitter. So I don't know what ICT means. Sorry, man. I know fair value gaps. I know order blocks. I know market structure. I know, you know, targeted levels, strong levels. I don't know what ICT means. I'm not good with abbreviations. Give you a heads up. All right, moving on. Let's see here. So here, I would just kind of be on the lookout for this. For this, I would. Let's see, we're on the daily now. We do have a really nice fair value gap right in this area. So this is our daily fair value gap. Now, for some reason, some strange reason, check this out. This is to the right. Now, even though it's to the right, here's the end of this. This right here should be right here. I think TradingView is messed up. Like I started noticing this the other day. So it messed up. So now I have to put this to center. And then now I have to adjust this because I want this way over here. But anyway, let's see here. But TradingView, they need to do another update. So here we go. We have this here. We have all this right here. A lot of junk. We have another fair value gap down here. So this is just telling me that we have higher interest coming down. Let's see, there's no fair value gaps here. Let me kind of make it a little bit larger for y'all. Here, nothing, nothing, nothing. This was a really nice run up. And as mentioned earlier, whenever we have a nice, fast run up, expect it to at least 50 to 75% pullback, at least. This one took it all back. Came down, came up, came down, took all this back, all this liquidity, and now it's coming down. This one does not look strong at all to me, not one bit. If I was looking at this one, I would definitely look at it for a short. Now for a short, it would have to cross this level. So let's go ahead and mark this out. Why isn't it snapping? It'd have to cross this level, 0.014934. Now, that means that we have to wait about another 15%, 14%. If you're okay with that to reduce your risk, then this is what I would do. I would have to wait for it to cross this level. I would have to set my alert underneath it, of course. I'd have to set my alert underneath it, say about here, and put my alert, set alert, and then once it crosses this level, let's see, can we do a 4-hour or can we do a 1 hour? Oh man, this thing doesn't move. Let's see here. So what I'm doing is I'm looking at all the wicks. I don't want to get faked out. So I think a 1 hour would do fine. You don't want to do. Yeah, I think a 1 hour would do fine. So what you want to do is you want to wait for the 1 hour time frame to close candle underneath this level. If it closes underneath this yellow level, we mentioned that earlier, on the 1 hour time frame, it is good to go. Granted, not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Now, let's say, well, we want to do this long. Okay. You want to do this long? All right. Well, let's look at this for a long. Let's look at it for this long. So here, always have a plan A, plan B. I strongly recommend always having a plan A, plan B. Here, I started out with the wick. You can do either wicks or candle bodies. If you want to, you can also get fancy with it. I'm going to show you how to get fancy with it. Y'all ready, guys? We're going to get fancy. We're going to get fancy. All right. So I'm just making this a little bit larger. And then, so here we have a wick and we have a wick. Here we have a candle body and candle body. This is not too fancy. Candle body. Then what we do is we get our polygon tool and we just connect the dots. And what we're doing is we're creating a liquidity zone. So this is our liquidity zone. This is saying that it can go anywhere in this zone and then possibly come down. So if it does go into this zone, get rejected, come back, get rejected again, come back, finally break out, it would need to at least break above this level. At least. So here's our little zone right here. So it would need to break at least above this. So if, and it's so funny too, all these groups, let's see here. It says, you said it right. Thanks. I believe those are part of intra-circle trading methods. Oh, inner circle trading methods. But thank you. Like your streams. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. And they're watching on X. So appreciate everybody watching on X. Thank you, guys. So this is something that most groups will tell you. Buy the breakout. Tell you you want to buy the breakout. Well, guess what? You buy the breakout. Okay, fine. Comes down here, come down. You buy the breakout. Buy the breakout. It breaks out, gets rejected off of this level, and then let's go ahead and add on support. We want the retest. Buy the retest. Buy the retest. You buy the retest, and then it gets rejected again off of this level. Buy the retest, guys. Buy the retest. And buy the retest again. And then now it breaks in here, you get stopped out. This continues, coming down. Then buy the breakout, guys. Buy the breakout. You still need this level. This level is very, very strong. This is where the price stopped. This brings me back to when one of the other groups, they were posting big time and they said, buy the breakout. I said, no, you got to wait for this. And sure enough, it went, hit the area, rejected, beautiful retest, came up, got rejected again, came down and continued going down. Do not buy the breakout. Now, in a very strong bull market where everything is going up like crazy, can you buy the breakout? Sure, why not? Can you buy it down here? Sure, why not? But the safer entry, in my opinion, is not to buy the breakout, but to buy the break of the resistance, this right here. This breakout right here is good. It's showing strength, but you need this. All right. So for Jasmy, what I would do is I would set an alert. So we would have an alert over there. I would set an alert right here. Now, how far away is this alert? Roughly about 25%. Now, could you enter now? Sure. But I want to be safer. I really want to be safe. And I'm willing to not have an extra 30% in my pocket because, let's say I had my stop loss here underneath this zone. That's 15% I'm going to lose. So I would rather wait for this. Once this happens, then it's much safer. I get into the trade. Let's see here. What else we got, guys? What else we got? Give me some coins. Give me some coins. But yeah, so that's what I see. Now I'm doing a video. I'm doing a video for the VIP group, and there's a lot of very interesting stuff when it comes to Bitcoin, the halving, the I'm also showing the election dates. I'm showing the times that it took from the halving to the actual bull market. Like, just watch out. Ascending bull, what's up, buddy? What is up? So I'm working on that right now. A lot of research, a lot of fun. But I might be showing that on YouTube maybe next week or so. We'll see. But yeah, that's one thing that I'm working on for the group. Any other coins, guys? Any other coins? We have Bitcoin. Oh yeah, so let me do this real quick. Let's go here. Let's put this rapid fire. Let's see. APT was looking good. APT was looking good. Ooh, I like that. So 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, normally. But this tomorrow it's 5 p.m. and then also this coming week I might do like a 5 or maybe a 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm just trying different times right now. Hey, we got 631. Yeah, man, let's get those. Orca. I don't think I've ever done Orca. USDT. I've seen it, never done it. Let's do Orca. Mexi. Let's see. All right, so on the daily time frame, you know, it's bullish. It's bullish until it breaks this level on the daily time frame. You might say, oh, it looks bearish to me. Well, we have this right here and we have this. So as long as it's in between this zone, it's still bullish. Now, there's a lot of movement in here to where, like, let's see if we can ensure something. But this one, short term, internal structure looks bearish. There. So of course here, you know, we have bullishness as well. You know, higher highs, higher lows. Then we're doing our downtrend. And this would be our weak level, saying that it could continue coming down. It doesn't have to. It can stop wherever it wants and then potentially come up. Don't really see any significant fair value gaps or order blocks, but this one may have done its run already. Let's look at the pullback. The 618 area, golden pocket area. Ooh, all the way 75%. That's a very healthy pullback. So instead of just looking at it like this, like, oh my gosh, it's going to zero. It's going to zero. And oh, let's short it. Let's go to lower time frame. And we can see that, like, what is supposed to happen? What's supposed to happen is a run up, pullback, run up, pullback, run up, pullback. Whoa, but this pullback is for this entire run up and it's already done over 75%. So in my opinion, I think that right here, let's see, between the 75% mark and the bottom of this would be a nice, like, extremely nice buy zone. Extremely nice. So even though it looked like not so good in the beginning, this looks good. Now there's a couple of different things with this though. It depends on your risk management. Like for me, this is higher risk. This is higher risk because you could be catching the falling knife. It could continue coming down. Nobody knows. Until we have more market structure, then it would be safer. What do I mean by that? Well, same thing I'm always mentioning, where say we come up, we come down, and then we come up, and then because we came up and we broke this level right here, we broke this level, now you enter the trade. This is much safer versus this. Now granted, higher risk, higher reward. You know, it's already come down 75%. Now we also have to take into account Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not looking so hot. So what I would do is, if I were to enter this trade, I would have a fairly tight stop loss, fairly tight. So for this one, let's see here. I always forget where it's at. So for this one, I would do something like this. So about a 3-to-1 ratio. So for my first target, here are the numbers, and my stop loss is 2.237. My first target would be roughly almost a 4-to-1 ratio at 2.623. My second target would be around 2.810, and then my third target and final target would be 3.085. Do I think it's going to hit all three? Don't know the market cap. If this is a low market cap, sure, this might hit it maybe within a few days, depending on Bitcoin. Everything depends on Bitcoin. Let's see here. But those are my targets. Let's see here. But and as far as if we're doing this on leverage, maybe a 1, maybe 2x leverage. Nothing crazy, because you could lose a lot of money, especially right now, because a couple things. One, this is possibly a falling knife, and two, Bitcoin. So that's my thought process on that one. Hopefully you liked it. I kind of don't like using this though. I would rather use this. This is more work though. But if we were to enter now, here would be my stop loss. Joe, you're doing double the work. I know. So here to about here to about here. So these are about the targets. Give you a heads up and the stop loss. All right, moving on. I like it though. Like a lot. You know, originally, you know, looking at it, it's like, oh man, it's dumping. It's going to come all the way down. But this is the bigger picture. You're looking at bullishness. This internal structure, it can go all the way down here and still be bullish. And it has to retrace. And that's one of the biggest things that you have to put in your brain. Like, it's supposed to come down. Like if we're in an uptrend, it's supposed to, it has to. You know, went up, came down a little bit, went up, came down, went up, came down, took all of this liquidity, came up, came down even more, took some of this, came up, and now it's starting to work its way up. So let us look at another coin. Solana. Okay. And let's see. So for Solana, right now it's still looking good. It needs to maintain above this trend line. This trend line even. What's going on with this? Get out of here, trend line. So we have this. We have this. So I just did a trend line from here with this one and this, and then also with this and this. Kind of giving me this. I mean, I don't like the trend lines too much. I would like to see more touches on them. Let's see, what do I see? As long as this. So I'm looking for candle body closes. So I'm using this right here. And this right here. These wicks stop, these candle bodies stop. So as long as it stays above this zone, we're good. Let's zoom out. Let's see what we see. Okay. So we're in this downward channel. And this is what we're looking at right here. And right now it's at the very, very top. So it's do or die right now. It is do or die. Let's get rid of this. So now what I'm looking at the move. See how this one just went up, barely retrace, up, barely retrace, up, and then dump? That's what I'm looking for right here. So here it's straight up pretty much, and then it just started coming down. This one likes to go up and then take it almost all back up, take it almost all back up, took all of it up. This one just did a little bit, about 40%. Then this one barely coming down. It's not taking liquidity. It's not, there's no wicks. Like if it was taking, if it had wicks here and a wick here and maybe a wick here, then it'll be okay. It's safer to go up. I think it's gonna come down. I think it's gonna come down hard. Not as hard as this, but something like this. So let's do our bars pattern. Let us do our bars pattern, and let's do something like this. This is what I see it doing. We'll see. We shall see. Any questions, comments, concerns, issues? Right now is your time. This is a 1 hour free mentorship. We do this every single day. The time was at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, I'm kind of switching it up a little bit, doing it at 5 p.m. So tomorrow, I'll do it again at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then this next week, I might be doing 5 p.m.s, maybe 7 p.m.s. I'm not too sure. Make sure to follow me on Twitter to see what it is. Oh, and I'm going to be doing a donation. Be doing a donation to a particular party. So you might want to check that out. It's one of my posts that I just did on Twitter before I got on stream, but you might want to check that out. So we'll do it about 3 more minutes, guys. We'll do about 3 more minutes. We'll do our countdown. 3 minutes. So 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Where's my countdown? Here's my countdown. So we got Orca and Solana. Very nice. So this is my thought process on this. Who's in here, guys? Put a 1 in the chat so I can give you a shout out. I feel like giving shout outs today. So this is my thought process on Bitcoin. I do think we're going to get a whole bunch of flipping and a flopping. So be very careful, guys. This, you know, today, tomorrow, I'll be very careful. The coins, oh my gosh, they have been looking really nice. They've been looking really nice. Like earlier today, it was all green. And I posted in the group, hey guys, right now it's all green, but be careful because it's flipping and flopping. And then like an hour or two later, I checked on it again, and sure enough, it was all red. I was like, wow. Then a couple hours later, I checked on it again, and it was all red. I was like, man, it's literally flipping and flopping. Hey, we got Rising Sun in the house. What's up, Rising Sun? Appreciate you, man, being here. We got Ian in the house. Thank you guys for being here. We got 631. What's up, buddy? We got Dave P in the house. Dave P. Sending Bull. What's going on, my friends? What is going on? So happy you guys are here. Well, that's going to be it for me. I do thank you guys very much. Man, pretty soon, it's going to be so good. We're going to see 20+%. And we're like, man, that's it? That's all that one got? 33%. Man, what happened? They used to do really good. That's what we're going to be seeing. We're not going to be seeing any 0.4, 0.9, 0.3. Not going to see those. We're going to be seeing 20, 30, 40% on a bad day. Just remember though, we will have several, not a whole bunch, but we will have several to where there's going to be days where they're just going great, 80, 90%. And then we're going to get a day where everything dumps 30, 45%. Everything across the board. So have your stop losses in place. Have lower entries. That's going to be a very key strategy. Have lower entries 30 to 45% lower. You will be surprised. That I actually did that a few times last season, and 2 of them hit. 2 of the times that I did it, it hit. And I was like, how am I up so much? And I said, oh crap, I forgot all about that, where it was a lower entry, 30, 45% lower. Sure enough, boom, woke up to some really nice gains. So that's one of the strategies too. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, doing new times right now. Just kind of test the waters out, different times. I do thank you guys so much. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Until then, just know you don't always have to be in a trade, especially this weekend. Be careful. And yes, you are going to see all these groups and influencers posting all these crazy results, but how many charts did they post in order to get those results? Ask yourself that. All right, guys, that's all I got. I do thank you. Be safe. As always, let's make this money. My name is Joe. This is Trade Intuition. I'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Take care. Eastern Standard Time. Later. All right, guys. Good stuff. Good stuff. We'll see you tomorrow, 5 p.m. Take care.